Okay, and I'm back with you. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Now we're going to look at the updates in the Cassie Carli case. I just quickly want to move this over here so that we can actually see what the heck is going on. Okay. So yesterday we looked at the case of Cassie Carli. And of course her family and friends were looking for her every single day since she went missing on Sunday, the 27th of March. So I will pull up this video file that I made for you guys so that you can see it. Unfortunately now there's been some terrible news, so we will relook at that. So where is Cassie Carli, endangered missing person? Unfortunately, they found her body in a shallow grave. We'll relook at the press release. The press conference, sorry. Oh man, that's just so sad. So she's unfortunately no longer with us. Horrible. So these are the flyers that were distributed by her family and friends. She's so beautiful. Thank you, Patricia. This was the timeline. Thank you so much, Ange TX Sun. Thank you for being such a gentle and kind soul while sharing these horrific cases. Thank you for being here, part of this community. So 37-year-old Cassie Carli was meeting her ex-boyfriend, Marcus Spanevelo, the guy who was arrested yesterday. And he's not talking, and he's just saying lawyer. But yes, her body was found in a shallow grave. We're going to listen to the press conference again. But was it in Tennessee? For a custody exchange of their 4-year-old daughter, Sailor. Cassie lives with her father and told him she'd be right back. She was going to pick up her daughter. Cassie had just started a new job as a lead server at a local restaurant and was excited about her future. The pickup location was usually at Walmart in Destin and was changed last minute to the Navarre Beach parking area, which was close to where Cassie lived. They were supposed to meet around 7 p.m. Marcus's car had been seen around 7:01 p.m. And now we know it's very sinister. Oh man. Yesterday we were only saying red flags and being very careful to not make sure that we say, oh, in Alabama. Oh my word, Saleo, in Alabama. That's where he was. He went from Navarre Beach to Birmingham, Alabama. Okay. And then he was caught in Tennessee. So isn't that so hectic? My word. Thank you. Yesterday we were tiptoeing around and saying, ooh, red flag, and he could speculatively, allegedly. But he's been arrested. Her body's been found in Alabama. Horrible. Marcus lived in Panama City Beach, sort of. Apparently in an Airbnb, and kind of was around there and living in his trailer as well. And had Sailor for the weekend, which was their arrangement. 85% of the time, Cassie had Sailor, and every other weekend, Marcus had her. Note, he had, in the past, kept Sailor from Cassie, and Cassie's family had to intervene to get her legally given back to Cassie. He's a Brazilian native and had previously threatened to take Sailor out of the U.S. In August of 2021, Ryan, Cassie's sister, had started a GoFundMe to help raise money for Cassie's legal fees during a child custody battle with Marcus. In the description provided, Cassie expresses how abusive the relationship was. We looked at that yesterday. It was all kinds of red flags for that, what we see so much of, which is so sad. Coercive control, narcissistic, DV relationship. Oh man. So she had also told her family that if anything happened to her, it was him. How sad is it that seems to be the case? She was so scared of him. And she just quickly met up with him close to her house to fetch her daughter. Marcus had recently, 1 month prior, been working in the area of Navarre. Cassie knew that the parking area outside of Juana's Pagodas was well lit, and she was comfortable with meeting them there. But apparently where he asked her to meet was to the west of that. And that was not well lit. He asked her to meet him in a very dark parking lot, which might have been that he probably sent her a location pin because he was there at 7:01 already. And I think they were actually going to meet around 7:30 because yesterday her friends that were on the show said that he was early. Her father had sometimes accompanied her to the custody switch meetings because Cassie told her family that she felt extremely unsafe. Her sister, Rayanne, said that she saw her leave the house and that it literally was as if she would be right back. She was just quickly going to get her daughter. Cassie is not the type of person to just disappear, not without her daughter, purse, and not without letting anyone know. And she has hundreds of friends and family who were searching for her this entire time now. So this would be a picture on the left of Cassie with Sailor. I just, out of respect, of course, blurred out the child's face because we don't want to show that online. It's the polite thing to do. So if you do have a YouTube channel, please do that as well. So yeah, why? Even more horrible. And then on the right hand side is friggin' douche canoe, red flag, OnStar boy. I don't know what to call him. It's just ridiculous. Like, that he even thought he could get away with this, that he did this. We don't even know what he did exactly yet, but it's horrible. It's just absolutely horrible. I will play the press conference again shortly. I'm just giving you guys a recap quickly of the case. The pickup spot, okay, Juanas Pagodas. So you can see here is his, can you see what I'm pointing at or not? Where the pink arrow is on the left, that's his trailer with his truck. That's him arriving, and look at him backing it up. That is red flag number 1. On the right hand side is a picture of Cassie's car, which was seen by later, after the fact that the police found a car there on Tuesday, but then they looked at footage provided by witnesses, by the hotels and stuff, and they saw, oh, a car was there, yep, on Monday at 2:32 p.m. Did he call him dirtbag? Wow. And then there were text messages. So just hang in there, everyone who's joining now. There were text messages that her dad had sent to say, Cassie, I'm trying to call you. What's going on? I'm freaking out, Cass. Or Cass, call me as soon as you get this message. And then approximately 3 hours later, Cassie's father received text messages from her phone. Her family and friends believe that Marcus wrote these messages. So do we believe that, based on his grammar and phraseology. From her phone, he typed, I'm sorry, car was acting up and I broke my phone. Marcus is working on it. I'll stay at his place tonight, which her friend said she absolutely would never have done. He's paying me money to do some stuff around the house. I mean, I just find that like a humiliation tactic. Are you in PCB? Panama City Beach. And then he typed from her phone, no, the screen is jumping all over the place. Let me see if he can get this fixed, and I'll call you. And then her dad said, I'm going to sleep. Just needed to know my girls were all right. And then, where you at, Sister Sledge? So Cassie's dad went to sleep and tried to contact Marcus the next day, who would not answer the phone. He texted a long paragraph saying, yeah, Cassie was having troubles. I was going to help her with her phone, but she ended up getting all upset and acting crazy. Cassie was reported missing on Monday, March 28th. Her car was located on Tuesday, March 29th. Her purse was still inside of the car, and her phone has not yet been located, but from the press release, they did say they've got the phone. When the news of the case broke, Cassie and Sailor were reported missing. On Wednesday, March 30th, Marcus was located in freaking Birmingham, Alabama. Like, this guy, like, saying that he was out there for work, and Sailor was with him. That's like kidnapping, because it wasn't his time to have her. His time was done. Sailor was taken into the custody of Alabama Protective Services. Authorities are aware that Marcus was the last known person to see Cassie alive. He was driving a black Chevy truck and pulling a 30-foot dark blue box trailer. The critical window of time, of course, man. Dashcam footage they were looking for, searching for Cassie. They were saying, please contact the authorities. Unfortunately, today we received some very sad news that Cassie is no longer with us. This is Marcus Spanovello. He's got 15 subscribers on YouTube. He uploaded two videos, Relay Question and Help 2014 Silverado OnStar, how to get rid of OnStar. Marcus got a message from Cassie's sister saying, is Sailor with you? Please, Marcus, this is not like my sister. She has been doing great and was supposed to start a new job. I hope you will at least cooperate with the police or let them know that you have Sailor. She's now a missing person. And he typed, Sailor is with me. She wanted to be dropped off in the middle of nowhere in Destin with Sailor. I told her I wouldn't let Sailor go like that. To give me an address and I'd take them to it. Yeah, cops already called me and might call again for more questions. If they do, I will. Apparently everybody will be asking me that. So I'll just copy and paste what I told your father. What a lazy POS. I also pray that Sailor had not witnessed any of this. So then he types cheekily to Cassie's father, why you keep calling me? So Cassie's father said, I haven't heard from Cassie. Is she with you? Then he says, no, she was out of her mind last night. First with her car not working right, then said her phone had an issue and asked me to see if I could fix as I'm trying to see what's wrong. Well, she keeps getting mad, like I was trying to look at her text messages, then asked for a ride home. And as we're getting close, she changed her mind because you would flip out if you see her like that. Then asked me to drop her off at, I don't know, Stacy, I think. But don't want to tell me where the place is because I could go after Stacy. And asked me to just drop her off in the middle of nowhere in Destin that late night with Sailor. I told her I wouldn't let Sailor go like that, and she flipped out and left with Sailor. If she wanted Sailor back next weekend, she'll have to drive with me. I mean, what a sinister freaking message, especially in hindsight. Stacy moved to Alabama a while ago. Cassie would never have you drop her off anyway. Is her car at your house? And he said, I'm not good with names. I'm not sure if it was Stacy. Either way, she didn't want to give me an address of a place to drop her and Sailor off. Why would her car be at my house? And then he said, where did you exchange Sailor? Where is her car? And then he said, Navarre, which was the meetup spot. Oh, man. So now we could say rest in peace to Cassie Carli. Oh, man. She was just fighting for a wonderful life for her and her daughter. Working very, very hard. She was going to work at an Air Force base. Did they say it's like a lead hostess? I think so, but at an Air Force base. She has shoulder length hair. Unfortunately, no. She's been found and not alive, unfortunately. Okay, so I'll take this off now. Yeah. Sailor's with which family? I believe that Sailor is now with Cassie's family, from what I've seen. So I just quickly want to move this over again because I want to show you, and then we'll look at the press conference, okay? I'm just hang in there. Just hang in there. Don't go. We're going to look at the press conference together again, and hopefully it'll be better quality this time. So if we just look at Navarre Beach here. Cassie lived very close to here. Here's the beach ball, as a friend called it. So sad. Oh, my word. So she would have driven in here, turned right, and she parked literally right here. And where you saw Marcus's truck backed up was here. The truck and the trailer backed up into the sand here. And no one knows what happened in this exchange. So maybe still, if you have dash cam footage or if you have footage from the hotels or photos you took, it might actually help. I mean, you don't know what, maybe Marcus was doing all kinds of suspicious stuff here before the time, we don't know. But yes, in the end, they found him on Wednesday, March 30th in Alabama, Birmingham. Let's just zoom out. Wow, it's pretty far. It's pretty far. Birmingham, Alabama, over here. And that is also where they found her body, which is very sad. And then in Lebanon, Tennessee is where they found him and arrested him. So well done to the cops. Well done. Hello, Damien. A tattoo of a lizard on her foot. Her sister has the matching one. Together side by side they form a heart. I know, right? Oh, that's how they've identified her, by the tattoo. Oh man, the tattoo was on her foot. Yes, I saw that the other day. If I can find a picture, I'll find one. But let's look at it's okay, so we've done the map time. Okay, this was exactly the area where she was last seen. And I wanted to just show you this as well from this. Let's just close this here. So this is the group that was shared with us yesterday, where they said missing mom from Navarre, Florida, Cassie Carli. And they said, as you all may know, our efforts to bring Cassie home have come to a close. Please join us tonight at the Water Tower to honor Cassie and thank our volunteers for their tireless efforts over the past 7 days. We'll begin gathering at 6:30 p.m. and light our candles at sunset. If you have any questions about the outcome of our search, please see the official SRCSO press release. Thank you all for your continued love, support, and prayer for Cassie, Sailor, and her family. I do not know what this one is going to be. I think this was a live. Oh, this is the press conference. Okay, cool. So we'll watch it right here. $12. I don't think there's sound yet, so just wait for it. Nope, I don't hear any sound. Wait.
We have had a development.
Can you guys hear it?
In the missing person case in Navarre. First off, I'm joined by.
Thank you so much, Lorraine.
From the state attorney's office. So Cassie Carli, who's been missing now for about a week, we discovered her body while executing a search warrant in Alabama. It was in a barn in a shallow grave. So it's
a
not
barn
anything
in
that we
Alabama.
wanted, obviously. but we're hoping to provide a little closure for the family. And also, as you know, as we reported earlier, the suspect is currently in jail in Maury County, Tennessee, on charges of tampering with evidence and giving false info reference missing persons investigation. Our major crimes unit, I can tell you this, I've never been more proud. States traveled over 1,500 miles in a week.
Sorry, I don't know what's getting stuck.
Searching for evidence in reference to this crime. So I want to thank them, but I also want to thank FDLE, FBI, Fish and Wildlife, Tennessee Highway Patrol, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Alabama Investigation Division, St. Clair County SO, Alabama, Springfield PD, Alabama, Walton County.
She was killed.
No, the autopsy will reveal that tomorrow. Hopefully.
Has he been cooperative with this investigation? And
Absolutely not. No.
what was the tip, or what was the information that led you guys to this place in Alabama? Are you guys revealing where she was found exactly, or?
No, and we're not revealing how we found that location either right now. So you gotta remember, it's an ongoing investigation, so we can just tell you that we had information that led us to that place. We got a search warrant and we discovered the body.
And I'm sorry, you may have said it, but her body was found overnight or this morning, or?
It was found yesterday evening.
Is the shed connected at all to Mr. Spanovello?
It is in a roundabout way, but we can't get into that. But he
Wow,
does have-
yesterday evening, huh?
Are you able to say if the body was found like out in the open or covered or anything like that?
No, shallow grave.
Yes.
Regarding the previous charges, can you get it all into what evidence he tampered with and what evidence he might have destroyed?
Yeah, it was in reference to the victim's phone. He took her phone and basically got rid of it.
Okay.
Were you guys able to ever locate the phone?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Where?
We're not gonna go into that.
And how did he lie to investigators? What did he lie about?
He lied a couple of times actually in different scenarios, but what was the exact thing?
We just uncovered clear and convincing evidence that the information he gave us was materially false, that we were able to confirm.
How did police encounter him yesterday? Was this during a traffic stop or?
Yeah, actually our detectives went to Tennessee and got with the Tennessee Highway Patrol and Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, and they did surveillance, found him and took him down on a traffic stop and arrested him.
So obviously Thursday, when you guys had the other press conference, it was clear that he was a suspect or a person of interest. You guys were keeping tabs on him,
Right.
and you feel like he was on the move and a flight risk? Do you think he was trying to leave or hide, or?
Well, I can't speak for his thought process. I can tell you this, he was totally uncooperative. He never cooperated at all with us. And that goes a long way. I mean, you think about it, it's your baby's mother and she's missing and you're not gonna cooperate with authorities. That's kind of telltale.
At this point, and you may have said it, forgive me, but the child, where is she? And I know she's safe, but is she back with family or is she still in custody?
Not yet, but we're working on that as we speak. But yeah, she's been checked on by the Tennessee Department of Children and Families and she's safe.
I know you said he wasn't cooperative. Is he speaking now that her remains have been discovered?
No, all he said was lawyer. That's all he said.
And does he have any known criminal history with this department or any other that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
In terms of extradition, when can we expect him back here, or is he fighting that?
Mark?
Obviously, he's in Tennessee right now.
Sorry that it's all out of sync, everyone.
He's going to waive extradition. If he does not, we'll have to submit paperwork to the governor's office and do a governor's warrant.
And that could take up to.
Let me find you a better link, okay? Just hold on 1 second. Oh man, what a case. They found Cassie. That person had a thick draw to their voice. Yeah. Anonymous? Who's your husband? I know you say mine, but who's your husband? Because you're like, anyone see my husband? Is it Brian Hinton? Who is it? Who are we talking about? They're still live? Oh, JB is still actually live. Wow. And the sound is definitely better on the stream. We've got JB here. I just want to see where's the press conference. Thank you for joining me here, everyone. They're going over everything. They're going over everything. Sorry. Press conference, yes. Okay, yeah.
Warrants in multiple states, traveled over 1,500 miles in a week searching for evidence in reference to this crime. So
Thank
I
you.
want to thank them, but I also want to thank FDLE, FBI, Fish and Wildlife, Tennessee Highway Patrol, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Alabama Investigation Division, St. Clair County SO, Alabama, Springfield PD, Alabama, Walton County, Bay County, and Okaloosa County for their assistance. That tells you how far out this went. We're just proud that we've got this guy in custody. Obviously, more charges will be pending, depending on the autopsy, which will occur tomorrow morning. If you have any questions in
traveling
reference
with
to
her.
extradition or charges that will be pending on him, I'll defer to the state attorney. So do you have questions? Yes.
Shark cold.
No. The autopsy will reveal that tomorrow, hopefully. Absolutely not.
Not cooperative at all.
What was the tip or what was the information that led you guys to this place in Alabama? Are you guys revealing where she was found and exactly?
No. How we found that location either right now.
Oh.
So you got to remember it's an ongoing investigation. So we can just tell you that we had information that led us to that place. We got a search warrant and we discovered the body.
I'm sorry, you may have said that the body was found overnight or this morning or?
It was found yesterday evening.
Is the shed connected at all to Mr. Spanovello?
It is in a roundabout way, but we can't get into that either. But he does have a connection to the property.
Are you able to say if the body was found like out in the open or covered or anything like that?
No, a shallow grave.
Regarding the previous charges, can you get it all into what evidence he tampered with and what evidence he might have destroyed?
Yeah, it was in reference to the victim's phone. He took her phone and basically got rid of it. So,
Were you guys able to ever locate the phone?
yes.
Where?
We're not going to go into that one.
And how did he lie to investigators? What did he lie about?
He lied a couple of times, actually, in different scenarios, but what was the exact thing?
We just uncovered clear and convincing evidence that the information he gave us was materially false.
Yeah.
That we were able to confirm.
How did police encounter him yesterday? Was this during a traffic stop or?
Yeah, actually, our detectives went to Tennessee and got with the Tennessee Highway Patrol and Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, and they did surveillance, found him, and took him down on a traffic stop and arrested him.
Obviously, Thursday, you guys had the other press conference. It was clear that he was a suspect or a person of interest. You guys were keeping tabs on him.
Right.
Do you feel like he was on the move and a flight risk? Do you think he was trying to leave or hide or?
Well, I can't speak for his thought process. I can tell you this, he was totally uncooperative. He never cooperated at all with us. And that goes a long way. I mean, you think about it, it's your baby's mother and she's missing and you're not going to cooperate with authorities. That's kind of telltale.
At this point, you know, they have said it clearly, but the child, where is she? And I know she's safe, but is she back with family? Or is she still in custody?
Not yet, but we're working on that as we speak. But yeah, she's been checked on by the Tennessee Department of Children and Families and she's safe.
I know you said he wasn't cooperative. Is he speaking now that her remains have been discovered?
No, all he said was lawyer. That's all he said.
And just history with this department or any other that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
In terms of extradition, when can we expect him back here or is he fighting that?
Mark?
Obviously, he's in Tennessee right now. We will know very shortly as to whether he's going to waive extradition. If he does not, we'll have to submit paperwork to the governor's office and do a governor's warrant.
And that could take up to, that could be a process?
It can be a process. Usually we have about 30 days to do it. But we should know within the next couple of days as to whether or not he's going to fight extradition. So if he is not waiving extradition, it will take a little longer. But it's a pretty routine process going through the governor's office.
And at what point will he, I know you said the charges will obviously be upgraded, will it be once he gets back here, or it could be before then?
At this point, as the sheriff said, the autopsy is likely going to be tomorrow, which will reveal a great deal more. As soon as we know more, we will file the appropriate charges, and we've been in consultation with the DA's office in Alabama. As soon as we know more, we'll figure out what to charge and where to charge it.
Do you guys believe he acted alone?
Yes.
Was he alone at the time of his arrest yesterday?
Yes, he was. Yeah. And, you know, as for extradition, when you say, will he waive extradition? You know, since we've been dealing with him, he's been acting like a dirtbag. I don't see that changing, so I'm sure there'll be an extradition process.
Dirtbag.
So,
Do you have any history of
Sorry to interrupt, but he did say dirtbag, like you guys said. He actually did say it. Yes, he did. Hold on. I'm right here. He actually did say dirtbag, yes. Johnny says it's very difficult to be a grizzly. I actually think it's really easy to be a grizzly. You know why? Because I deliver these cases to you in a manner which is size, it's like little chunks, little bit, gently, at a pace. There's nothing too graphic over here. I definitely consider, you know, everyone's, you know, how you guys are doing. Are you handling it? Is it okay? There's nothing that's just going to like shock you all of a sudden, you know. So I think it's easy to be a grizzly, actually, but I know what you mean. These cases are so heavy. They are so difficult because we get emotionally invested and we want the victims or potential victims to be found alive and be brought home. And then these devastating endings, it's just horrible. So I understand what you mean, though. Thank you so much. He said, I do an amazing job. Thank you so much. Okay, let's continue. He said dirtbag.
complaining about him or any domestic incident history involving him?
I was told by somebody that she had applied for a DBI before. I don't have specifics. I don't.
And just another question, the conditions of Sailor, was she unharmed, completely safe when you saw her last, and does she remain so?
Well, we never saw her, but the Department of Children and Families in Tennessee, that she was unharmed and in a safe environment.
I know it was asked on Thursday, but do you
Yeah.
guys believe that the little girl may have witnessed anything or possibly could provide information for the investigation?
Yeah, I mean, she's 4 years old, so I don't know that she saw anything. We don't have information yet, but, you know, her being 4 years old, I don't know how much info we can actually get out of her.
Did someone from
Mike.
the Sheriff's Department notify the family, and if so?
Yeah, in person, I did it this morning, so,
How did that feel?
well, as you would expect it to. Crushed. I mean, it gives them some closure that they know where she's at now, but still, it's their daughter. I mean, you know, daughter and sister, and
Wow.
it is terrible.
It's horrible.
Was it difficult for you to do that?
It always is. But I mean, she was a citizen of mine, so I'm obligated, and it's not something you look forward to do as a detective or as a sheriff. It's horrible.
You had said on Thursday, when asked about the investigation, that the whole major crimes unit,
Yes.
I believe you said 10 or 11 investigators, that was your sole purpose in finding
Yeah.
Cassie.
Mhm.
Talk a bit about that. just
Thank
the
you.
fact that you guys weren't giving up and that you did find her.
Yeah, and like I said, they went over 1,500 miles in this investigation, multiple search warrants on cars, phones, houses, properties. I just cannot speak high enough about them. You know, very little sleep, traveling all over the place. We've got them in Tennessee, we got them in Alabama, Panama City, and they're all working as one team, and it came to this conclusion, which, you know, we hate it that Cassie has passed away, but it's good to get closure for the family, and it's good to keep this dirtbag in jail where he belongs.
Since her remains were found in Alabama, are all these agencies still going to be with the investigation, or is it kind of just going to be?
Well, yeah, they're still helping us, and they've been a great help. Like, you know, up in Tennessee where the truck is, they're taking care of forensics up there, and they're helping us with that. And of course, the FBI and FDLE are great at offering their services as well. So it's kind of a team effort here. But we have definitely got a great case, and I think once the autopsy's done and you see the charges filed, you'll understand. But I think we have a great case, and I think he's either going to spend the rest of his life in prison or he's going to get the needle. So hopefully the needle. But
He's like, hopefully the needle.
yeah,
Yeah.
We're not able to know exactly where the child is, it's with DCF, or she is with DCF.
no, she's not with DCF. She's with the family right now. But they've checked the family and they checked the location, and she is safe.
And, sorry, another question coming in, do you expect she'll be charged with murder?
Well, I'm not going to speak for the state attorney. They're the only ones that can charge somebody with murder. But after looking at what I've seen evidence-wise, I think it's, yeah, definitely.
Tomorrow, you guys think you'll have a cause of death?
Yeah, the autopsy's done tomorrow. It's going to be done up in Alabama, I think Huntsville, Alabama. And once we get the results, that will be immediately forwarded to the state attorney's office, and we'll do what we need to do.
Now, I'm sorry to be redundant, but
No.
just to absolutely confirm,
Sure.
this body has been confirmed as being Cassie's.
Well, and when I say that, confirmed, it's been confirmed by a tattoo. Okay, so it's not like dental records or fingerprints or anything, but it's a very, very, it's a tattoo in a place that normally you don't have a tattoo. And the type of tattoo has led us to believe that this is definitely her. That and the property coinciding with, the suspect, it kind of all came together.
But family haven't identified her yet, or have they?
Don't worry, everyone. I blocked Patrick. We don't allow comments like that on this channel, ever. That was disgusting. No.
No, the family didn't identify her. Detectives on scene identified her via the tattoo and the information the family gave us. So that's how she got identified.
It's a pretty unusual situation, it being, them doing the custody exchange in a public place. Do you have any recommendations for other family members to do the same, or just go to a different location?
Yeah, well, no, public place is always good, but, time of day matters as well. If it's dark, if they're parked in a secluded part of a parking lot or something. And when I say do your exchange in public, I'm thinking, 4 o'clock in the afternoon at a Walmart parking lot, broad daylight, that kind of thing. That's what we mean when we say in public. So it's just, if you exchange kids, I would say broad daylight, a big parking lot, lots of
Sorry.
people, that's public.
Outlaw Video TV, if you're still here, I don't have kids. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know the problem with. It sounded like a good suggestion to have the custody exchange at a police station. So I would need to know why is it a problem to meet up at police stations? You know what I mean? That would be my question. Thank you so much, Claire. You've done brilliant covering 2 cases, especially the surprise of Cassie. Wow, it's 2 cases today, 2 cases yesterday. We've been busy, huh? Yes. Don't feed the troll skis. That's such a funny sentence. I love that. Don't feed the troll skis. Oh, man.
Yes.
You said on Thursday that you guys were looking over surveillance video, some of it was good, some of it was bad,
Yeah.
dark, whatever. What has that been able to produce for the investigation? Are you guys still combing over that, or?
We are, and there's other things that keep coming in. We get tips all the time about, hey, he was in this store or he was here, so now we have to go there and review video footage, and so it's ongoing. Just because he's in jail, it's not over until he goes to prison, then it's over. So we're still doing a lot of investigating. Anything else? Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it.
Okay, so now we've seen the press conference again, second time. Here Schmitty says, I'd be exchanging at a police station. I mean, I don't know, yeah, the troll skis are really out today. We've got the troll skis. Hello, troll skis. You guys are like, don't feed the troll skis. Hi, troll skis. I actually want to call them troll skis from now on. I really like that word. Troll skis. Troll skis. Aw. Tamara said in the Naomi Irion case, the whole family is together except her. It feels so wrong. Cassie Carli. I want to find that tattoo if I can. Yeah. Kathleen. Trolltjes mee, bruh. Trolltjes, sommer. Trollskis. If you guys are like, what accent are you busting out now? come to South Africa. I'm in the Netherlands, but go to South Africa. You'll figure it out. Thank you so much to the mods. Yes, I know we're going over time all the way, so let us quickly add this to the stream. That should be good. Okay, so we don't need this. Maybe it's on there, but okay, we've got JB saying, rest in peace, Cassie Carli. That's such a beautiful picture, right? Aww. That's sad. Some do these exchanges legally with their pets as well. What? With their pets? Especially with DV, involved the police station would be appropriate. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't have kids, but actually, you know what's so weird is that I was a kid that was in exchanges. So I don't know why I don't think of that, but like my father was a police officer. So it's very difficult for me to comment because it's kind of like default, you know what I mean? New merch line, do not feed the trollskis. Or just trollskis with like a very funny troll picture, oh my word. Okay, they did not blur out her image. I'm sorry about that. She was an amazing mom. That poor baby won't even remember. Aw, the baby's 4, Sailor. Thank goodness she has a lot of family to shower her with love. Pictures will provide memories of her mom. She'll always wonder why this has to stop. Ah, this is so sad. Oh my word. The family were on WFLA yesterday. Please keep this family in your thoughts and prayers. Oh man, this was 31 minutes ago. Okay.
She was in Alabama, but I can't thank Santa Rosa Sheriff's Department, county deputies, all of them so much. Sergeant Aloy, oh my gosh. Our family is so grateful for all your hard work and dedication to my sister's case. We are astounded by how fast you helped us find her. And to the search party volunteers, oh gosh, we are so grateful. Tonight, please, we are meeting at the search party headquarters, the Blue Tent in Juanas. We want everyone to come out at sunset for, you know, kind of just a vigil for Cassie. And, you know, mission accomplished, you guys. Cassie is home. So everyone's efforts, everyone, I'm smiling too because I know Cassie is so proud. She loved this town. She loved this community. And it loved her back. So thank you guys so much. And as for Marcus, we all know justice will be served. It will be. Oh, Sailor, we can't wait to see you any minute now. It's a process, but she is so safe right now. She is in a home with loving people, and she is safe, and we will be with her soon. So, once again, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you. She's coming home. We'll have her soon, as you probably heard in the press conference, so I just want to celebrate my sister's life now. That's what she would want. Thank you guys so much. Come out to Navarre Beach tonight. Sunset, okay? Everyone, please. Let's celebrate Cassie. Thank you all for all your help. Thanks.
Oh man, that's horrible. Oh man, shame. This is terrible. I'm just trying to find that one picture of her tattoo because that's how they identified her. And I do believe I saw it somewhere here. Oh, look at him. What a horrible dude. Well, damn. They don't blur out any pictures on here, do they? So, in case anyone missed it, this is what he was arrested for. Arrest of Marcus Spanovello. Currently in custody, he was arrested by the TBI and the Tennessee Highway Patrol in Lebanon, Tennessee, where he's being held on the following charges: tampering with evidence, giving false information concerning a missing persons investigation, destruction of evidence. What? He was arrested based on a Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office major crimes warrant, which was signed by a judge. Currently, this case remains an active investigation. Okay. The mutual child is still safe. And then we got his photo. We got his photo later. A shame. Sorry, me coughing. Oh, look at him. No. Sis. Look at this guy. She said, if something happened to me, it's him. And it's so sad because that's how it turned out. I'm just scrolling quickly because I'm trying to find that picture that I saw yesterday. Ugh, look at this guy. Dateline also featured a story. Oh, damn, there am I. Okay. Thanks, guys. Wow, you retweeted it and commented. Oh, there's still trolls? Damn, what's going on? What's going on? People don't even know we're talking about this case right now. Everyone's telling me, go here, go there. We're doing it right now. Okay, so look how he backed this truck up, man. What the heck? This guy. We're getting there. I remember this. Pure evil that monster's gonna burn. This was a former GoFundMe. Wow, that was set up. If Marcus manipulated Cassie Carli's phone, it's assumed he was also shut off his cell phone during the time, so he can't be tracked. That would give law enforcement good indication he's sus. Oh. Interesting. Wow. Come on, we gotta see that tattoo. We're gonna see it. I'm so sorry. Keep it rolling. I'm so sorry, man. This is horrible. Suzanne Morphew said that too. So in so many cases they say that, right? And isn't it so sad that that is then the outcome? I think it's horrible when they're like, if anything happens to me, it's him. And even years later, it happens. Oh my word, this is getting very difficult to find that one picture. Goodness me. He'll look creepier with his head shaved. Oh my word, he's gonna look so creepy with his head shaved. Shame, she was just trying to make a nice life for her and her daughter. Well, if I find it... Hey, look, Iked Mel. It was on Court TV. Okay. So, I think we've covered everything. It's just horrible news. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be sure to cut this video to make sure we've got the Delphi part and we've got this Cassie Carli update as well. Very sad. Very busy weekend we've had with so much news. I mean, Naomi Irion and Cassie Carli, looking at the Delphi case. There's so much going on. And you know what the problem is? There's so many more cases. People email me so much stuff all the time because there's so many cases. That's sad, right? Man, I'm still not finding it. I would have just been scrolling here forever. It's probably just like easier to Google this right now. I just remember seeing it here on Twitter. But she has like a tattoo on her foot, which I think is like a gecko. And that seems to be what they identified her by. Apparently, yesterday in the chat, they also said that she had a tattoo, like a tribal tattoo on her lower back, I think. This is Marcus Spanovello's 30-foot camper behind his truck. He has a living space with outside locks. Search going on today. This is what it looks like. Horrible. So no one knows. Like, they don't know how he captured her, but he must have somehow gotten her into this truck, because her car was found exactly where she was parked to meet him. So, you know, I wonder how he lured her. Possibly, allegedly, speculatively. We don't know this, but he might have said, well, she's in the truck or the trailer. Just go get her, type of thing, which is horrible. Yeah, there had to be a witness who saw that trailer. So if anyone lives in the area, and I mean, let's just put the number up. Do I still have the number here? I just want to find the number now. If anyone was in this area, Navarre Beach, and you saw anything, please come forward with information that you have. This is sad. Sorry, I'm just trying to see where the heck is the number. They're going to be there around, what did they say, 6:30 p.m. with candles in her honor. Navarre Beach, pontoon rentals, okay. I think he shoved her in the trailer and locked her in. I don't know, but it's just horrible. And to drive all the way to Birmingham, Alabama. Like, what in the heck? Okay, so call, here's the number. And maybe I'll just show this. Crime Stoppers, there's a much bigger reward now, but oh man, unfortunately, I wonder how exactly they tracked him there. They tracked him down in Tennessee, but how they found her. Amazing police work though. But if you have any tips, call 850-437-STOP. If you were in the area, that might actually help out, you know. There must have been someone somewhere. It was a very busy place, you know, very dark area where they were parked. But I mean, the area in general, which is behind me, very busy place. This is the footage of the area. So let's just see. Can you see my mouse pointer or not? Nope. Right here is his truck. Right here. It's like actual footage, right? So if you were there taking sunset pictures or anything like that, yeah. Just hand in your pictures or look through them, dash cam footage, anything could help to prosecute this dude. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been a very, very busy time. I really appreciate it so much. We covered 2 cases today, and I appreciate your time. I mean, more than 600 people stayed here the whole time, which thank you so, so much. That is so sweet of you to be here with me throughout all these different cases that we've been covering. Just kind of roll with it. And so, if you are not yet a Grizzly, please remember to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell so that you know when I'm actually going live next, because I don't have like a set routine. I kind of just, I go when I'm ready. Very efficient, but I go when I'm ready. As soon as I'm covering something, I'm like, okay, let's prepare, let's go. So just put the bell on so that you know when I'm going live. I can't tell you every Wednesday or every Thursday or every this. It's not really how I roll. We go as the cases unfold and things like that. And leave your comment below, and remember to leave your DNA on the thumbs up button, okay? Thank you also for all your nice messages. Lorraine says, you crushed it. Good night, Grizzlies. I had a blast spending the few days with all of you. Yeah, thank you, Grizzlies. We've all been together for a few days now, huh? I really appreciate you so much. Thank you, Angela, for your hard work, your time, and compassion. Thank you so much. Bell notification always set. Thank you to Rochelle and Lieutenant Peter Pranzo for being here. That is so, so nice that you always here. It's so nice to have you here. Well done, Gisela and Grizzlies. Prayers for Cassie. Absolutely. And I hope that they will, maybe they'll do like a little Facebook Live or something. I'll put the link in the chat for you. It's Missing Mom from Navarre, Florida, Cassie Carli. I'm putting the link there so you guys can go check out this Facebook page. Maybe they'll like stream a little bit from the, it's not a candlelight vigil, right? But it's like a candle moment right there where this water tower is. Navarre Beach is what they were saying. Yes, thank you, mods, so much. I really appreciate you so much. I know we've been working so hard for the last 2-3 weeks or so, like really overtime, like hectic. So I really appreciate you guys, all my supporters. If you want to see more personal content, just share like day-to-day stuff or Fury or walking around castles, canals, that type of stuff, cycling, going to gym. That's all available on Patreon. Okay, so go check it out over there if you're into that and you want to see a little bit more into my life. And other than that, I will see you guys very soon. Stay safe. Be mindful of those red flags. Okay. And I always look at what lessons we can learn. And just if you feel like it's so sad that Cassie said if something happens to me, it's him. If you feel like that, I would recommend that always have someone accompany you, no matter what time it is or if the location changes or not. If you feel so scared for your life, trust your gut instinct, okay? Just stay safe out there. Good night, everyone. Okay. Hold on one second. I just want to find I'll see you soon, okay?